practice, an embodied practice, begins with sitting down right in the middle of what is. Maybe with a little curiosity of what's actually the natural state of being, the uncontrived state, the state that's not being manufactured and dictated through preferences, through ideas, through ideals, through resistances. If we can see through that for a moment. What's the natural state of the awareness that's hearing my words and looking at me right now? What's the natural state of that awareness? When we are not disturbing that natural state, when we're not trying to dictate what we're experiencing, what we're feeling, if we can let go of that for a moment, what's the natural state of your awareness? It's like asking, what's the natural state of the sky? And there may be sometimes there are clouds in the sky, sometimes it's raining, sometimes it's windy, sometimes it's beautiful and it's not a cloud in the sky. Sometimes it's blue, sometimes it's gray out. Different. What's the natural state of the sky? The sky is that in which all these different kinds of weather patterns arrive. The clouds, the rain, the snow, the clear sunny days, all of these are things that arise within the sky. In a certain sense, the sky, if you look outside, is a clearing. It's a clearing space. It's an open space for weather to happen. And our awareness, our consciousness is not much different than that. It's why the sky has often been used as a sort of way of alluding at the natural state of awareness, the natural state of consciousness. That its natural state is clear. And it is open. And it is silent, and it is thought-free. So but thought-free doesn't mean there's no thoughts. Maybe there won't be thoughts for a while, maybe there will be thoughts. But every thought arises within a space of consciousness that's not thinking. Just like every sound you hear, every sound arises within a space of silence. If there was no silence, you couldn't hear any sound. So silence isn't something, say, we need to achieve. It's not something we need to make happen through a lot of effort or struggle or trying to attain a kind of silence. That's a misunderstanding of silence. That's the thinking that silence is just the absence of sound. But silence is the source of sound. It's the partner of sound. There is no sound without silence. There is no silence without sound, really. It's not like they're two things that go together, it's their one thing. And so, if even for a moment, just a moment, we drop all of our agendas, even our spiritual agendas, we just drop them for a moment. They'll be waiting there if you want to go back to them. Don't worry. You just drop them for a moment. What's the natural state of your mind? When everything is relinquished for just a moment. See, the underlying quiet of mind isn't something that we need to manufacture. We can't really manufacture it. We notice it. The silence is something that we can't create. It's something that you notice. Wow, with all the sounds that are going on, the sounds of my voice, maybe the sounds in your own mind of your own thoughts or a feeling or a sensation or whatever it is. But with all the different sounds happening, if we're not mesmerized by the sounds, all the sounds are momentary occurrences within silence. So the real silence isn't the opposite of sound. It's not the opposite of thought, let's say. It's a space in which sounds and thoughts and feelings and all these things arise. And it's already in a balanced state, you might say.